Hi, my name's Dan from Awareful, and this is a trauma-informed practice called warming the hands. Now I want you to know that throughout this practice, you are in complete control. You can open, close your eyes, you can stop. If there's parts of it that become unenjoyable, I want you to know that I give you more than enough permission just to stop, breathe, and rejoin the practice if you feel like it. Now for those that want to, just allowing your eyes to close, bringing attention into the body. This practice can be done sat up or lying down. And as we bring attention to different parts of the body, I want you to know if there's areas that I highlight or point to that are beyond being uncomfortable for you. Again, please just move your attention or your awareness to something else, that you're always in control. And now as you just take a couple of softening breaths, and by softening breaths I just mean not taking a deep breath, but just as we breathe out, just letting go and allowing your body to relax into your posture. Unless of course the breath is activating for you today. And if it is, just taking a few moments just to relax a little. Noticing other sensations in the body. And as we soften into this moment, into presence just a little more, this practice in particular, just going to work with a few niggles that we have at the moment. A few frustrations, a few issues or concerns. And just softening our breath, softening our body. Noticing our feet underneath us. Our spine, posture. Our shoulders, the head and neck. Even how our eyelids feel, if they're closed. Now I want you to think of, just as you're resting there, just thinking of a part internally that you know when you bring your attention to it, it's relaxing and soothing. Maybe it's noticing the sounds. Maybe it's remembering a particular place that you've been to. Maybe it's your breath. But when you think of these things or bring your attention, awareness to them, they remind you that you're grounded, supported. And for practices like this, I like to use my breath, but also my posture. And I like to feel into the way my body's shaped. Am I hunching my shoulders, or are they open and relaxed? So how's my breath moving? How is it changing? And even using sound, like the passing cars, footsteps, people talking, birds chirping. Now I want you to just focus on one of those things. Just one of those areas, internally or externally, that helps you to feel supported. And just being a little curious about why this object will support your practice. Why did you choose it? Why did you think this will support my practice? And just looking a little closer at the sensations or the sounds or the colours and shapes. And any time you get distracted, coming back to that support. Now what I want you to do, I want you to bring to mind the situation that's causing you a little stress at the moment, causing you a bit of a niggle, a bit of a frustration. I'm just noticing how you're reacting to it. How does it feel? How does your body and mind react to it? Maybe with sensations, thoughts, or images. And just for the next few seconds, just see if you can really bring it to mind, without trying to change it, how it felt at the time. What mood were you in? And just feeling into what happened a little. Like you're warming your hands against the fire. How did it feel? I'm not trying to resolve the circumstance, but just feeling into it, like you're placing your hands against an open fire, feeling the warmth, feeling the heat, and this time feeling that change. Now see if you can come back to that supportive object. It doesn't matter which one if you decided to change it. And just being curious again about that supportive object. Why you chose it, why it helps. Noticing how you're breathing, your posture. want you to practice just coming back to that event again, coming back to that circumstance and just feeling into it, warming your hands. And then gently and purposefully guiding your focus back to your supportive object. Because every time we turn towards that in which we fear, the less and less we fear it. Now what I want you to do, I want you to try and move between them both. Come back to the supportive object again, and then in your own time, warming your hands up against that circumstance, that event. And coming back to your supportive object, and warming your hands again. And if it feels too uncomfortable or too intense, you're welcome to pause at any time. Just for the next few moments, I want you to practice just coming back to your supportive object and warming your hands up against that niggle, that stressor. Feeling into it a little. Maybe you're feeling like as if the heat is softening, all on its own. Like maybe it's getting further and further away. And still keep coming back to that supportive object and coming back to the event until that warmth is softened. Now don't worry about if you're not doing this perfectly. Don't judge yourself if it's not going as well as you'd hoped. This is just a practice. Finally, just letting go of that particular circumstance and just coming back to that supportive object again and taking a few softening breaths. Of course, if the breath doesn't activate anything further. And now even letting go of that supportive object, just for a few moments, just having no focus on anything, just being, doing your best, just to rest. The last couple of breaths. As you're hearing the sound of that bell, if you haven't already, just allowing your eyes to open. And as you're opening your eyes, just connecting with the breath again. And of course it feels uncomfortable. And connecting the world that's around you, the colours, the shapes, the sensations of the body and the sounds. Have an amazing rest of your day.